his girlfriend of 3 years named Rhea might be cheating. So in a second, we'll call her and see if she is when we try to catch her. But first, Patrick, what's going on, man? Why do you think she's cheating?
So me and Rhea, we've been together for about 3 years, and it's mostly been great. She's always an adventure, right? I guess to put it nicely, she kind of goes where she wants, when she wants. She's not like a focus has never been like her strong suit.
Okay.
But I love that about her. You know what I mean? Whereas I'm calm, collected kind of guy. I'm not uppity, but Reyes loves that about me. You know what I mean? That we kind of, the yin and yang, we balance each other out. I'm a family type of guy. I want to start a family, but we also get along great with her family. She gets along great with mine. My sister Paige, they go out for drinks every now and then. So it's been really good. But the reason that I'm emailing, or I emailed the show, I just think she might be cheating on me with someone, but I'm just not sure.
What makes you think so?
Well, again, she's kind of always done her own thing, and I've accepted that, but she'll like saunter in late at night, no explanation, no reason. I was asked, but she's always like, oh, I was just out with friends, or I went for a walk, or, that type deal. And, she does do that. She'll sit for hours just like staring at the sky or staring up into space, but it's been like she's trying to hide something when she says it, like a bad actor, So, I admit, I've snuck on her phone, I've done all that. I've looked through her phone. I've looked through the contacts, looked for random messages. I don't see it. One of the only ones that she has saved is me and my sister. Even then, they were few and far in between, nothing crazy. There were a couple of messages from some guys asking her if she wants to hang out, but, they were just left on red. So, I wasn't worried about that. I can't ask her about it, because obviously I did, sneak on her phone there. I don't know what else to do. Mm-hmm. She's a very, very sexual person, always has been. And I feel like, maybe she's getting tired of me, and, seeing opportunities elsewhere kind of deal.
Is that part been happening while you've been worried anyway? Or is that kind of slowed down too?
It's kind of like, 3 years in, things ebb and flow kind of deal. But I just feel disconnected. We feel very disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what'd she do when you asked her about it?
Well, I haven't really asked her about it. I didn't want to admit, that I'm suspicious, and, I want her to trust me and I want to trust her. I guess, going on her phone, invading her privacy doesn't really help much. So it doesn't help my case.
Yeah.
So, I'm just, I guess I'm trying for a way around. Right. And that's why I got in contact with you guys.
Okay. Well, you already told us what grocery store she's a rewards card member at. So we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if she sends those to you or to somebody else. Okay.
Yeah. Sounds good. Thank you guys.
Yep. We'll play a song, come back, get your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater. And if you're just joining us, Patrick is on the phone and he thinks that his girlfriend of 3 years named Rhea might be cheating. So in a minute, we're going to call her and pretend to be from the grocery store, that she's a rewards card member, and say that she's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if she sends those to Patrick or to somebody else. But first, Patrick, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on your situation?
Yeah, absolutely. So Rhea and I, we've been together about 3 years, and I'm just concerned right now because we're at a real bad disconnect, and we're just not jiving, and I feel like something's going on. Something's wrong. She's a free spirit and she does her own thing, and that's something that I've admired for her. But now I kind of feel like, that free spirit is doing other things.
All right.
And I just want to figure this out.
Okay, man. Are you ready for us to call her?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbin calling from. I was looking for a rewards card member named Rhea.
Oh, hi, yeah, I'm Rhea.
Hi, Rhea, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Of what? Of what?
The flowers.
What? What flowers? What?
Every single month, we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. You can send flowers to anybody that you want within the 50 United States. You've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Wait, so you're saying I get to keep like 24 roses? Like they're for me, and I can.
You can send them wherever you want. Yep.
Oh, I can send them to. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, can I keep like 18 and then send like maybe 6 somewhere? Because I want some too.
Sure. I've never had anybody ask to split it up like that, but I'm sure we could. It's not changing the order at all.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So the ones for you, I guess, just go to your we have all your information. Just send them to your address on file.
Sure.
Okay. And first thing I would need would be the first and last name of the person you'd like to send them to.
Yeah. It's Paige.
Okay. Paige.
Paige, like a woman's name.
Gotcha. Okay, Paige. And then would you like to put anything on a card?
Yeah. How about I'm having a lot of fun with you and excited to see where this goes.
Having a lot of fun with you. Excited to see where it goes. Yep, I can do that. And I will also let you know that this isn't the grocery store at all. This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show. My name's Jubal.
I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, and your boyfriend Patrick is on the phone.
What?
Are you kidding me? Are you, Rhea, are you kidding me? Paige?
Oh my
Paige,
God.
Look, are you kidding my sister?
Oh, whoa.
Are you gotta, no. Oh my God.
Look,
I can't believe this.
Look.
Are you?
I want to apologize.
Oh my God.
I want to say sorry, but at this point, like, I just don't even know why you can't approach me face to face. You have to take me on the radio to, like, because you're just incapable of talking. You're so insecure.
It's my sister.
You're so insecure.
Rhea, it's my
and honestly, I
sister.
don't care.
Are you
like,
kidding me?
I was just once, and it was just going to be once, and we both felt bad, and then it's happened several times. And now we're both trying to figure out a way to tell you, but you're so insecure. You take me on the radio show.
You are
There's a reason, though.
the devil. You are the devil. It's my sister. You are seeing my sister. What the hell did I ever do to you?
I'm just
I
happy
can't
you're with
believe
her.
this. Not only. I can't believe this.
She's just,
I can't believe.
she's insecure with herself, and I don't know. I feel like her energy is so much better. I'm just so much happier with her, and
Rhea, listen
This is actually a huge relief.
listen to what you're saying. This is so up.
Yeah.
I can't even get it. I can't even get it. And this is my, oh my God, my sister. She's been one-upping me for my entire school, sports, whatever.
Feeling,
and now that
I'm not here to make you feel bad. I know
Yeah.
that you've always been having contentious problems with her because she has always been in honors classes, even through high school and college. But I just it just happened, and then we both wrung our hands about how to
guys,
make it unhappen, and you can't deny a connection with somebody. Also,
seriously,
I want to know, do I still get to keep the roses?
What?
Rhea, I'm done with you. I'm sorry, guys. This was way more than I was looking for. Sorry. I'm off the phone. I'm done.
Wait, can I still keep the roses?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
I really think Paige would like them.
No. Okay, I hung up on her, Patrick. I'm sorry, man.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Oh man, guys, I'm so. This is not what I expected. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
I gotta figure this out.
Yeah.
Handle your business, man.
Thank you for the help. I'm sorry.
Of course.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
Oh, Miss Renee.
Hi, guys. How are you?
So, who are we putting to the test this morning?
We are going to be testing Brian.
Okay, and who is Brian?
Brian is the guy that I've been seeing since around Christmas time. And when we first started dating, a bunch of my friends were like, don't even mess with this guy. He's a player. But I wanted to give him an honest chance to prove everybody wrong.
And do you think he has?
I mean, well, we're still together, so yeah.
Okay, so why are we putting him to the test then?
Because I sort of caught him hiding his phone from me the other day. Like he was texting somebody, and when I asked who it was, he kind of grabbed his phone and was like, it's just to do some work. But he was acting all suspicious when he did it.
Okay, so That's a good enough reason for me. Ashley, good for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you. All right, so you already know how this is going to work, and I'm not going to waste everybody's time on the air like Nick does every week, but you definitely want this call to be on the air, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, then hang on for a second, because here we go. All right, Ashley, hand me the phone number, please.
Hello?
Good morning. I'm calling to speak to a Brian please.
This is Brian.
Hi, Brian. My name's Ashley. I'm calling from a brand new floral delivery service called floraldesigns.com. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Great. So, as I said, we're a brand new floral delivery service, and to get the word out about our business, what we're doing is we're offering Visa and MasterCard customers a free one-time trial during the month of March. So what this means is basically you get to use our service and send somebody you care about a beautiful bouquet of red roses for absolutely free. And it's a one-time offer only. It's not going to cost you a thing. In fact, I'm not even going to take your credit card info or anything like that. So are you interested?
Oh, that's awesome. So it's totally free?
Yep, it's all free.
Shipping?
Nope.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You said I get some flowers to how many people?
How many flowers or how many people?
Well, both, I guess.
Well, we send a dozen roses to any person that you pick, so 12 roses for one person.
Sweet. Can I do more than one person? Like, how many times can I do this?
Well, usually it's just for whoever is the most special person in your life, like a boyfriend, a girlfriend. But, I mean, I guess we can do more than one if you'd like.
Awesome. Because I got a lot of special people I need to send them to.
Okay, are these, like, relatives or girlfriends or...
I guess you could just say lady friends.
All right, and how many lady friends are we sending roses to?
Probably just 3.
All right, 3. And what are their names? So I got to keep track of all the different orders.
First is Michelle. Second is Renee. And last one's Gabrielle.
All right, and we have a card that we put with each of the orders. So what message do you want to put on the first card to Michelle?
You can put the same message on all of them. I don't know. You're a girl. What would you like to hear? But like you're the only one for me or something.
Well, it doesn't sound like I'm the only girl. I mean, how in the hell are you going to send somebody flowers and say you're the only girl and send it to 3 different girls?
Hello? Hey.
Yeah, hello. It's Renee. You know the only girl for you who is actually number 2 on your list. How many other girls are there, Brian?
Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here.
Well, actually, Brian, this isn't a flower shop. This is actually Shaggy and Ashley from the Z Morning Zoo. And right now, you're in a segment we call War of the Roses.
And that was one of the girls you're dating, Renee, who just heard you on the other line.
What? Hang on a second. Did you say Shaggy?
Yeah, dude, it's me, Shag, and Ashley, and you're on the roses, like, right now.
Dude, I freaking love you, man. I can't believe I'm talking to you right now.
Oh, my God.
Good, dude. Seriously, though. No. I've been a big fan of yours since you used to be at the bar in Norfolk.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yep.
Ew.
I can't believe I'm talking to Shaggy.
Oh, my gosh, this is gross. Brian, don't you want to say anything to Renee, who's still listening right now?
I mean, I can't believe you just called me. This is like the best day of my life right now.
Oh,
so you have absolutely, like, nothing to say about what just happened.
I mean, not really. But hey, listen, I need to know if you could get my band on Shag Fest.
Oh, wow.
Like, I'm not lying. We got a band and we play, like, reggae and stuff, but it's more like rock covers of reggae songs.
This is pathetic.
Upbeat reggae.
All right, dude, listen, I actually, at this point, I can't talk about that stuff on the air right now, but you sure you don't want to say something to your girl?
Yeah.
Nah, man, I'm trying to talk to you real quick.
Yeah. All right, well, how about hang on for a second? I'll tell you all those details about how to get on Shag Fest. Not.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So I haven't told Shag or Natalia about your little problem. It's not really a problem. I guess it's a good problem, isn't it?
I mean, I guess. I'm single for Valentine's Day. And my roommate, I guess, is kind of reaching out to me, and she's trying to set me up with a Valentine's Day date this weekend with her boyfriend's friends.
Okay. So it's one of those Cupid, let's set him up and see what happens type things. But you said in your email, you said you're worried because you don't feel like going on this date if he's not into you. And he's just doing it as a favor.
Right, because I mean, I'm really into him, and I'm just not sure if the feelings are, reciprocated.
Yeah.
Right.
So I just kind of want to make sure we're both in the right place before I'm kind of set up for disappointment.
This could be really awkward if you honestly, genuinely think he's into you, and then you find out halfway through that he's just doing it as a favor, and then you look like an idiot,
Right. Because I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, you put all your cards out there, and he's like, yeah, I fold. So
That'd be bad.
So here's a great way to test it. We're going to call him up. We're going to play War of the Roses. We're going to let him know he's got a free dozen red roses to send to anybody, and then we will see, does he send them to Stephanie? And if he does, I would say that that's an indication that, yes, he's into you.
Absolutely.
But if he picks somebody else, then we know there's something else going on.
Yeah.
And maybe he's got a different interest, I guess, somewhere. So, all right, so Steph, you're going to hang on the line, and we are going to call up. Now, what's this guy's name again?
Tony.
Okay, so we're going to call up Tony, and we will find out who he sends the flowers to.
Starting at random.
Hello?
Good morning. I'm calling to speak with a Tony.
This is he.
Good morning, Tony. I'm calling today from the website floraldesigns.com, and I have a fantastic free offer for you. If you can help me out by answering 2 quick, easy questions about flower purchasing, I can reward you with a free dozen long-stemmed roses that we'll send to anyone you want absolutely free.
I'm kind of busy. I appreciate the offer. I'm good, though. Thanks.
It's just a really quick survey, I promise. It's short, it's easy. Plus, you can send flowers to anyone for Valentine's Day. Just two quick questions. They're really short, like I said, and really, really easy.
All right, I got 2 minutes. What's up?
Okay. Question 1, have you purchased flowers anytime in the past 6 months?
Yeah, sure, yeah, I have.
Okay, and question 2, do you think you'll purchase flowers in the next 6 months?
Possibly, but not really.
Okay, that's all the info I needed. Now comes the fun part. We can send a gorgeous bouquet of long-stemmed red roses to anyone you want. It's absolutely free.
I really don't have anybody.
No one, with Valentine's Day coming up, there's absolutely no one that you could think of that you want to send these free, beautiful roses to?
No, I have nobody.
Don't you have a date on Valentine's Day, maybe?
No. I mean, you can be my date if you want.
That's okay. But so you're sure these are free, beautiful roses? No one comes to mind at all?
Nah, nobody.
Okay, well, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Awkward.
All right. Well, listen, Stephanie, I don't know what to tell you based on what we heard. I mean, you're sure he knows you guys have a date this weekend, right?
I mean, I'm kind of, thrown for a loop right now. I can't believe that he didn't even know that we were supposed to go on a date.
Yeah.
I thought everything was kind of set in stone and scheduled, and, now I know, so I appreciate your help.
Yeah, I mean, this clears things pretty much up. So.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, listen, I'm sorry it wasn't the outcome that we wanted, but at the same time, at least now you know going in that, you won't look silly, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
The Z-Morning Zoo's War of the Roses.
If you miss it on air, hear it online at Z104.com.
From the 757's exclusive home for War of the Roses.
Z104.
Maddie is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. She's been dating her boyfriend Connor for 3 years, but now she thinks that something might be going on, so we'll see if we can help her out. Maddie, sorry you have to come on the show this way, but what's up? Why do you think Connor's cheating?
Well, Connor and I have been together for 3 years, and we moved in together after a year, and it's kind of been a little bit of a struggle financially because we were both fresh out of college, trying to make ends meet. But I feel like we really have a very close relationship, even in the hard times. And, even when we find ourselves in a fight, Connor will just say something dumb or silly, and it just kind of goes away, which I feel like is our white flag moment. I think, honestly, everything's been pretty easy with us. And before Connor, I had a string of horrible relationships. The last 3 guys I dated actually cheated on me, so.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I walked in on one with another girl, like it might be happening, But lately, like the last 3 weeks specifically, it feels like he's been hiding something from me and he won't talk about it.
What kind of things is he hiding from you? Or what kind of thing is he hiding from you?
Well, I don't know. He's just been getting home late. Like he has this weird schedule. He's been like having these weird hours at work, and it's either way early or super late. And then when I ask, he says, oh, yeah, it's just a weird schedule. It's never been like that. But then one day I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to come up to your job and have lunch. And he said that he's not there. And I was like, where are you? And he said he had some meeting in town. I don't know. I don't want to think the worst. And I was trying to just ignore what he was saying because maybe it was just a meeting, you know, and that was it. And maybe he does have a really weird schedule lately. I don't know. But then I saw some text messages from this girl named Isabel. I have no idea who that is. Anyway, I saw one of these texts from Isabel, and it said, meet me there at 3, looking forward to seeing you again. And 3 o'clock is when Connor works.
Mm-hmm.
And no one named Isabel works at his office. And my mind has just kind of been crazy, like I can't let it go. And so then I saw the text, obviously, from Isabel, and I asked, okay, who is that? And he got really short about it, which he never does things like that. And he said, oh, it's just a work thing. And I was like, well, where is she from? Because she's not from your office. He said, oh, she's just a rep from another district. And that sounds like it could be legit, but it's just the way that he said it. It just sounded like he was making crap up, like right on the spot. And he's always been a horrible liar. So I'm just hoping that you guys can help to ease my mind, because I don't know if it's just me because I've been hurt too many times. I don't want to go through this again.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm just making things up, but I just want to know. I need to know.
I just feel like he should know that your brain is wired to go there at this point. I mean, at some point you're going to have to just trust and all of that, but good for you to ask him about the text message. I don't like how he responded to you, though.
Yeah, thanks. I don't like it either.
Well, let's see if we can figure it out. You already told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one lucky customer who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends them to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Maddie is on the phone, and she thinks that her boyfriend of 3 years, Connor, might be messing around. So we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store, that he's a rewards card member, and say that every single month we choose one random person who gets flowers delivered from our floral department absolutely free, and see if he sends them to his girlfriend, Maddie, or to somebody else. But first, Maddie, why don't you catch us up on why you are suspicious that he might be cheating?
Sure. He's been working really weird hours, whereas before it was normal hours. Like, he had a really routine schedule, and I caught him texting this girl Isabel, who I don't know, and he says that she's from work, but I've never heard of her before, and I don't know, just things aren't adding up.
You ready for us to call him?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
This is Gorbel calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member named Connor.
Oh, yeah, let's see.
Hey, Connor, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to tell you congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Okay. What do I win?
Every single month we choose one rewards card member, totally random, who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. You've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of chocolates or candy, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States of America. Absolutely free. It's a $316 value. So thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you. I actually you don't know how well timed that is.
Oh, really? Great.
That sounds great.
That's wonderful. The first thing I will need will be a first and last name of the lucky recipient.
That's for Maddie, Maddie.
And would you like a card included with it?
Yes.
What would you like to say on the card?
How about, love you.
Mm-hmm.
Things are going to get better, promise.
Okay. Never gets easier, tell you that much. You get in trouble being a wandering eye or something?
I think that's a little personal. Can I just get the flowers?
Sorry about that. Well, you can't get the flowers, actually, because this is actually Jubal from the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Yeah, we're all here. I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be sleeping around, you try to see who they send flowers to. And your girlfriend, Maddie, is actually on the phone.
Okay.
Hi.
What's this about?
Are you cheating on me?
Straight to the point.
No,
Yep.
no. God, no.
Acting really weird, and why haven't you been at work? Like, what's with your weird schedule? And I'm kind of freaking out.
Oh, God, no. I'm so sorry. I know you have kind of a history here. Last thing I would ever want to do is bring that up for you.
Who's Isabel?
What? No.
Connor, I saw the text messages from somebody named Isabel. Who is she?
Okay. I'm not seeing her, but I have been kind of hiding things. The truth is, I got laid off about a month ago, and I really didn't want to, like, I don't know, stress you out anymore. I mean, we have so much we can't keep up with as is, and I really just wanted to keep making sure that you thought that everything was going to be fine. So I've been out the last couple of weeks just trying to hit the ground running, looking for a new job. I've been on more interviews than I think I've ever been before. I mean, this last week alone, I ended up having 2 callbacks for a position. It's just been so hectic.
So you're not cheating?
No, not at all.
Oh, gosh, okay. Wait, then who's Isabel?
Well, actually, that's a big part of the reason why things are going to get better. I was hoping to tell you soon. Technically as of yesterday, Isabel's my new boss. Not only that, I mean, the position that I've got now, it pays a lot more. The texts were for a final interview for that position, and I've got it.
Well, congrats.
Yeah. Connor, why wouldn't you feel comfortable talking to me about this?
Honestly, I don't know. I thought you'd be mad at me. I'm sorry.
Connor, I'm not your ex. I'm me, and I need you to feel comfortable talking to me about things. That's a big deal. For you to hide that from me, that's a really big deal. And I'm not even upset that you lost your job. I'm kind of pissed that you'd hide it from me. Because now we're in this big mess, and I've been stressing out, you know?
Yeah. I didn't want you to worry. I'm not your ex. I really didn't want you to think I was cheating on you.
Hey, that's cool. You're both not each other's exes.
I
and it sounds like you can treat each other nicely.
Well, sometimes you need to have a reminder, you know?
I just want you to know that you can come to me with these things, you know? And I know you want to protect me, but you don't need to go through this stuff alone.
Yeah.
Like, we're a team.
I know. I'll do my best. Hell, I think at this point I owe you more than just flowers.
No, it's okay.
Well, you are getting a new job that pays a lot, so maybe some jewelry.
Hey, I was thinking dinner, too, but okay.
Well, congratulations, Maddie. At least you know he's not cheating.
God, I'm relieved, and I knew he's just such a liar. I knew something was going on.
You gotta trust yourself.
Yeah, I am a really liar.
The Jubal shows to catch a cheater.
The Ryan's Roses. Laura is on the line. Sissy, Tanya, listen to this. So Laura writes to us and says she was going through her husband's phone and found he had recently deleted 10 text messages from his ex-wife, the mother of his daughter. Okay, so you see these deleted messages, and did you ask him about them?
Well, yeah. So I've always, I want to preface this with, like, the fact that I've always felt like my husband has been, like, too close to his ex-wife, and I've always hated that he left her, like, strictly because she cheated. So, like,
Right.
if she didn't cheat, like, they'd still be together, you know? So, like, there's 10 deleted messages, but you can't see what they say unless, like, you restore them. And if you restore them, they go back in the order that they were sent. So it's super hard to figure out. Anyway, it was at the top of, like, his deleted messages, which means, like, it had to have been done recently, right? So, but then when I asked him about it, he was like, oh, it's something financially related, like to the divorce, and he didn't want it on his phone, which is a total lie because, like, he can't be more specific than something financial. So, like, that to me just says, like, it's a lie. And then he totally changed his story and said it was a surprise for her birthday party, which he didn't want her seeing it by accident, is what he said, which, again, is a straight up lie because, like, his daughter is 6, like, she never goes through his phone, and, like, her birthday's not even until January. So he wasn't more specific than those 2 answers. So I'm super worried that something's going on between him and his ex-wife.
I get it. I mean, it seems like all the signs are pointing in that direction.
Yeah,
And so
and I'm
what is he hiding
really
and
worried.
why is he doing it?
How does she act around you and him?
She's friendly, but like there's always my gut's telling me that something's off. Like, and he's been acting super weird. Like he's never home anymore. Like his location is always turned off. Like he seems super distant. He's like been dressing better. He smells better. I'm like, all the things that I go and read online say like this man is straight up cheating on you. So between the two of them, like something's just not right.
I get it. I mean, Laura is on the air. She's with us now. She's fired up because she found these deleted text messages from her husband's ex-wife, and she asked him about it. He was clearly lying to her. So I just want to, for people who just got here, you think he's back with his ex-wife having an affair?
Yeah. He's been way too close to her.
But you sound certain. Like, it's rare that we hear somebody with such certainty in their voice. So, Laura, we're going to call him now.
Okay.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then his name. Go ahead.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call.
All right, we're going to do it right now. Let's see if we can find out. Stand by. Here we go. Good luck.
Hello.
Hi, is this Fernando?
This is Fernando.
Hi, my name is Noreen. I'm calling from Sweet Blooms. How you doing this morning?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's this about?
Well, this is about an offer that we do about once a month. It's a free promotion, a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free.
No, I'm okay. I don't want this. I'm all right.
Are you sure there's nobody that you want to send free flowers to? I don't need cash from you. I don't need any sort of credit card info or anything like that.
I'm hanging up. This makes me really uncomfortable. Goodbye.
Okay, well, hang on one second. Don't hang up.
Fernando.
Dang.
Fernando, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to stay on the line. You do not need to hang up right now. We have your wife, Laura, on the line. We need to know right now, Fernando, what's going on with you and your ex-wife? What are you hiding?
Fernando, I'm not hiding anything.
Fernando, you deleted 10 text messages from your ex-wife. What are you hiding from your wife?
Fernando, I need to know, are you cheating on me with Dawn?
I'm not cheating on you with Dawn. We're spending time as a family.
What? So wait, is that why you're hiding stuff on your phone? See, you can't even answer me. So is something going on? Just say yes or no.
No, we're not sleeping together or anything. We're just spending time together as a family.
Do you have feelings again for your ex-wife?
Not like feelings. I like being with her and raising our child together.
Oh, man.
So is that why you've been like, you've turned your location off and like you've been home less and like what? It's not adding up. Like something's not right here. And I feel really certain in my gut that something's not right.
I mean, I'm being totally honest with you. You're the one who got a fake flower shop to call me through Ryan Seacrest to have some games on the radio.
First of all, Fernando, no. And we're here. And by the way, Fernando, there's a lot on our plate today. So just
Fernando,
be clear.
Please just be honest with me. Like, I really don't feel like you're telling me
Just
the
be
truth.
clear, Fernando. What are you doing?
Oh my God.
I am telling you the truth. This is why I have such difficulty communicating with her. If I tell her anything, she just goes crazy to pieces. Like, I want to spend time with my daughter separate from her. She goes crazy.
Well,
so
I think you're not.
Messages.
I don't think you're listening to her. So you're telling us that the text messages have nothing to do with you being back with your ex-wife. Listen to your current wife. Fernando, she knows you. She doesn't trust you. She doesn't believe you. Are you cheating on your wife?
No.
What the heck?
I don't believe everything you're saying, Fernando. Laura, thank you very much for calling. I don't know you, Laura, but I would go with your intuition on this. I think Fernando's not giving you the full scope of the truth.
Sure.
All right, this is Kiss. All right, let's go back to Ryan's roses. So, she's married, and he is spending time with his ex-wife. Now, he has a child with her, but he's deleting texts between he and his ex-wife. And then he said something very telling. So we offered him the roses. He was so sketch about it. He didn't want to get into it at all. So something was going on there. But he did say to us, because we said, if you're going to see your ex-wife and you're texting your ex-wife, why are you deleting the messages and hiding it from your current wife? Like, why? If you're on the up and up and you're being honest, she can know. Fine, we get it. You got a child with your ex-wife. It's okay. You can communicate.
Right.
You can go see them.
But it's the insecurity that his current wife has been carrying probably ever since they got together, because she mentioned that his ex-wife cheated on him. So it's almost like he never got the closure, or it wasn't his decision to end the relationship.
And she's hearing, I mean, she was, for me, his current wife, she had great intuition.
Mm-hmm.
She was very certain about what she felt, and she knows him well. But he said he's having an emotional connection with his ex-wife, and he's hiding it.
Yeah.
So those two things, I think she's on the right track.
Right.
It's
He knows
Ryan's
it's wrong.
Roses. We do it every single Monday, every single Thursday, right here at Kiss FM. Let me grab Jordan. Jordan, good morning.
Morning.
So you heard this Ryan's Roses.
Yeah, it was
definitely
intense.
he's keeping things from his current wife, and he's having an emotional connection with his ex-wife. What's your take on it?
It was so messy. He was obviously like clinging to this idea of family. Like he kept talking about he was spending time with his family. But like, that's not his family anymore, you know? So he was just, I don't think he understands what this new family is. And he's having a hard time like putting these two separate things in two separate boxes, because that's what they are. They're two separate things, and he's not acknowledging his new family with his new wife, and that's really hurtful.
Just the behind the back, just the secretiveness of all of it. It's heartbreaking.
Right. He should be working on the relationship with his current wife and their daughter, and her becoming a stepmom to her, and building new memories as that family.
For sure.
So I'm over it. Fernando is not telling us the truth. Fernando's hiding something, and Fernando needs to just be honest with his wife and stop hiding whatever emotional connection he's having with his ex-wife. Jordan, thanks for calling. We appreciate it. Thank you for listening to us. Every single Monday, when?
7:40.
Thursday, when?
7:40.
What?
Ryan's Roses.
That's it.
So this is a War of the Roses you're going to kind of have to pay attention to, because there's a couple of things that don't really add up to him cheating.
Yeah.
But then you put them all together.
Yeah.
And then you got something that's a little bit more suspicious. So,
Well, Dave, some War of the Roses you can be on your phone scrolling and only half listening to.
yeah.
But this is one you got to put your phone down.
Yeah.
Unless you're listening to us on the phone, you have to all attention.
You kind of got to. Amy is on the phone. Amy's married to Tom, and Amy's worried that Tom is up to some shady stuff. Starting with what? Was it the 4th of July that you're like, okay, what's going on? Hi, Amy.
Hi, guys.
Hey, thanks for being on. Amy was going back and forth whether she wanted to do this or not. She's like, I don't want to do it. I'm like, no, you should do it. So I peer pressured him to
Good
go
for you,
follow her
yeah.
through. So, Amy, what is it that happened on the 4th of July that made you think that you needed to be on War of the Roses?
So my husband and I, our plans were we were going to go to my family's house for fireworks and barbecue and whatnot. And then all of a sudden my husband was like, I'm sick and I've been throwing up. And of course, you know, I'm like, he's like, I can't go. And I'm like, I'm disappointed and everything. But it was just weird that he got sick, like out of nowhere, you know, like we had been eating the same stuff, like, you know, for breakfast. So it was just very random that all of a sudden he started throwing up.
Okay.
You know.
So he cancels 4th of July, so he doesn't go to your mom's house for 4th of July. He stays home.
Exactly. He's like, I'm going to stay home and rest. And, you know, I don't want to be like, I think you're faking it or something, but, you know, I was like, okay, you know what? Stay home, get better. Then, well, like, I was at my mother's, you know, I was calling and texting just to, like, check in, make sure he was okay. Like, if he wanted me to bring him home anything, like, if I need to give him, like, some Pepto-Bismol. He wasn't answering anything, like no calls, no texts, no nothing. And of course, like when he finally like does respond, he's like, "Oh, it's because I was asleep." And I'm like, "Okay, really? Like you've been sleeping for like 4 hours?" It just really just seemed off.
So now that's an interesting conclusion to jump to, because I'm thinking if that happened to me and Susan, I would think, first of all, she just didn't want to go. She's like, I just don't want to go. And she would probably say, I don't want to go, but she would suck it up and go anyway. But he got sick out of nowhere. You're calling him, no answer. Most people would think like, oh, well, he just was really sick, or he just didn't want to be bothered. You think that there might be somebody else, not just based on that, but based on the boat incident.
The boat
and that's
incident.
what we'll call this. What happened?
Yes.
What was the boat incident, Amy?
So, like, as the 4th of July is going, like, you know, this is all happening. And I'm replaying everything that's kind of been happening in the past few weeks. And I, like, remembered something that, like, kind of made me more suspicious now than it did when I first heard it. So, like, a few weeks ago, my neighbor Beth she saw me. She was out for a walk. I was at my mailbox. She, came over, started chit-chatting. And she was like, hey, I saw you on the boat the other weekend. And I was like, wait, what? She's like, yeah. She's like, we saw you and Tom on the boat Saturday. She's like, we were waving and we thought Tom saw us, but he kept kind of turning his head. She's like continually talking. I'm like, I was not on the boat this weekend, on Saturday.
So she saw, I want to get this right. So they saw Beth, the neighbor, saw you and your husband on the boat. And when they saw you, Tom and you took off full speed across the lake to get out of there like you were trying to avoid them. Is that what it was?
Yeah, but I wasn't on. That's the thing. I wasn't on the boat.
How do you know you weren't on the boat? The neighbor saw you on the boat. You're pretty sure you're on the boat.
I was definitely not on the boat because I was at my son's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like we all have those, right? So, I confronted Tom about it. I was like, hey, you said you were going out. I knew he was going on the boat. He was going on the boat by himself. That, I knew he was going
and
to the
boat.
boat.
And people do that. You go out and cruise around, or you go fishing, or you just go sightseeing. It's fine.
So I was like, hey, so Beth is saying she saw you on the boat on Saturday, but she's saying that, there was a woman with you. She thought it was me, which clearly it wasn't, since I was like, I wasn't there. I was like, what is going on? Who are you taking on the boat? And, he laughed it off. He's like, that's crazy. I don't know what you think she saw. I was on the boat by myself. I don't know why she's stirring up the pot again. She has no business poking her nose into our lives. Just, denying. And, at that point, I'm like, okay, maybe she did see something. She is one of those, kind of pot stirrers. So I was trying to let it go, but now, with what happened on 4th of July, I'm like, was he really sick?
Okay.
Another woman over at our house. Well, I'm at my parents. I just
see, because I would say with, I think most people would agree with the 4th of July, didn't feel good, stayed home, wouldn't answer the phone incident, whatever. But now backed up with the boat incident, it is kind of weird because your neighbor Beth thought she saw you on the boat, and then Tom and this other woman took off at a high rate of speed away from Beth when they saw her, which is exactly what somebody would do. Can you imagine? Well, I don't know. I guess, let's say that you are out with Harry Styles on a boat.
Makes sense.
Okay, you're on a boat with Harry Styles, and then your neighbor sees you. Is like, oh, let's go say hi to Fallon. That must be Jake. And as they pull up, you take off.
Yeah.
You would take off if you didn't want them to bust you on a boat with Harry Styles.
Now, the only flaw in the story, obviously, is I would want everyone, including my husband, to know I was on a boat with Harry Styles. Right, but I do get what you're saying, so I won't take away from that.
All right, so it all makes sense to me now. And you are certain, at least fairly certain, that was really him on the boat with somebody who looked like you, or at least a woman that they thought was you.
Yeah, it's just it's just too hard. Him denying it, the more he denies it, the more I'm like, there's something going on.
Let me ask you this one. As you're listening to this woman talk about Amy talking about, her husband getting busted by the neighbor, have you ever been out at Redstone and walked by a booth and there's your neighbor sitting on the same side of the booth with a woman that's not his wife? Or have you ever been checking into the Red Roof Inn in Cloquet, Minnesota, and checking in behind you is your neighbor with a woman that's not his wife?
Awkward.
Have you ever found your neighbor, friend, brother, sister, anybody doing something hinky with somebody and that's not their partner? If you have, send me a quick text message. I'd love to hear you. So what do you think's going on here, Fallon? What do you think?
It is possible that, for me, it's 50-50, honestly, because the neighbors do seem like the annoying neighbor kind of people. If it was the kind of people that you just believe everything they say, but you already said they're kind of the annoying neighbors anyway, then part of me is like, maybe Tom literally didn't see them and they just thought they saw something that looked like a head, but it wasn't.
I know what it was. I think you're onto something. Tom didn't want to deal with the neighbor.
Very possible.
Tom probably didn't have a woman on the boat. I don't know what it was. Maybe he did.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing. But maybe Tom saw Beth and is like, oh, God, it's Beth. Yeah. I'm going to get out of here. Okay.
I just feel like some are so obvious. To me, this one feels very, I don't know, I'm almost leaning more toward Tom. I'm hoping I'm leaning more toward Tom. I don't know.
We're going to find out in a second. We're going to call Tom. We're going to say, hey, take this survey. You win roses. And who do you want to send these romantic roses to? The obvious answer would be your wife. There's really no other good answer.
Yeah.
And we'll do that in a second. In the meantime, what do you think? Have you caught a neighbor doing something shady? Have you caught your sister doing something shady? Tell us that story. Or just let us know what you think is going to happen on War of the Roses. Is she overreacting? Or is she definitely onto something? 651-989-KDWB. Hang on, we'll make a phone call and talk to Jonathan Fogel family law coming up in a second.
Back to the War of the Roses on the Dave Ryan Show.
Coming up in a second after we make the phone call on War of the Roses and get an official legal opinion on the whole thing, maybe some insight on this relationship.
And set up the dozen long-stem romantic roses for you. Those should go out from our partner company later this week. And what I'll need from you, Tom, is, of course, the recipients, I guess I should say lucky recipients' name of those roses.
Yes, that works for me. I would like the roses sent to my beloved Amy Marie.
Okay. And you can include a card like most roses have. Tom, do you want to leave a note for Amy?
Absolutely. I would like it to say, Honey Bunny, I love you more and more every day.
Wow. That is romance and delight there. I love a little honey bunny.
Yeah, I'm a romantic.
Tom, I got some good news for you.
Yeah.
You have passed our little test here. Let me explain what's going on. It's Dave Ryan.
Of KDWB in the morning?
Yes.
Hey, Dave, what's up? Yeah, no, I'm not surprised in the least bit. You've been doing this bit for 20 years. War of the Roses, man. Come on, step it up.
Big fan then, okay.
Yeah, I've been listening to you since I was in middle school. I've been down this road, my friend. This is not my first rodeo.
So you knew right when Fallon said, hey, I'm calling from your cable company, that it was War of the Roses, and you knew exactly what we were doing.
There was not a question in my mind. As soon as you said cable company sending roses, what cable company wants to do anything good for anybody?
That's true. I mean, good point, actually.
Okay, but here's the thing. And so then you know that there is somebody on the other phone. Now, I'm going to quiz you. I'm going to put you on the spot for a little bit. Who do you think is on the other phone? Because if you don't name the person that's on the other phone, your ass is busted.
As it should be. Yeah, it's the love of my life, Amy. Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
How you doing?
Okay, so the reason that she wanted to do War of the Roses was because of what we call the boat incident, where you fled neighbor Beth a couple of weeks ago when you saw Beth approaching your boat. Apparently, you turned on the motor and you fled at high speed across the lake. Beth saw you and said, hey, who is that woman that was with your husband, or was that you? And then you said that you were on the boat alone. And that's your story, and you're sticking with it.
So as I have said, since Beth moved in 2 years ago, she's fully... She doesn't know anything. She loves to start drama. She's been living alone for those 2 years. She loved nothing more than just stirring up the pot. Yes, I was on the boat, but I was with no one. Beth is hallucinating.
So now it's really up to you. I mean, Amy, do you believe Tom, or is there still question? He didn't know it was War of the Roses, so that kind of negates any trap that we might have set for him.
Yeah, I mean... He is right. Like, Beth is delusional. Like, she does say, like, she has said stuff before that just didn't add up. Like, maybe I got sucked into her delusion. And it just made me crazy, you know. I mean, I want to believe Tom. He is the love of my life. I don't want to think that he would be stepping out on me. So I really just want to believe that it was Beth just being Beth and just, you know, trying to stir the pot and, you know, get a reaction out of me.
That sounds like the worst, honestly. But I will say that I do think that this is a flawed system. You're going to have to find a different way to trick them, because he knew it was us, so he knew to send them to you.
Put a tracker on his car. I'm just
there
saying.
I love that.
The tracker on his car.
On the car.
The tracker on that boat.
Yeah.
You're going to have to try harder. I mean, I love you, Amy. I'm not going to step out on you. Never will, never have.
I don't know. Who do you believe? Because he knew it was War of the Roses. So, of course, it's kind of like if your mom and dad are watching you, you're going to be really good.
Yeah.
Because you know they're watching. But if you don't think anybody's watching you, that's when you start screwing up.
It's time to catch a cheater. Only on the Jubal Show.
Christine is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. She's been with her boyfriend Jason for 4 years, and now she thinks something might be going on, so we'll see if we can help her out. Christine, I'm sorry you're in that situation, but tell us about it. Why do you think Jason's cheating?
Jason never seemed like the cheating type. You know, he's always been like super considerate and loving, and he's just like this sappy, big-hearted puppy kind of guy. And I swear I'm like not being mean, but I'm just not sure how he'd even. And then sure enough, there was a charge for a hotel that day, and like, you know, I don't want to think that that's what it is, because he could have like I feel like I know him. I feel like he could have a perfectly good reason for this, but I'm just scared to ask, and I'm honestly terrified to ask. And yeah, I'm just, you know, like, there's never been a one time where I thought that he could cheat. So his hotel charges and him lying about going to his friends is just, it's like sketchy. It's like something that in my gut is just like, pay attention to this.
Yeah. It doesn't feel very smart though, like on his part. Like if he really is, because he knows that you're the person that's doing all the money, the bookkeeping, if you will. So he knows that you're going to see those charges. So that doesn't make sense.
I agree, and he's kind of like book smart, but I don't know that he has a lot of street smart.
Okay.
Wait, that's funny. How did he get you? No, just kidding.
Because he's hot, and I wonder, like, did he finally figure out that he's hot and pick up another girl?
I mean, maybe.
It's possible. I mean, how has he been just kind of with you?
He's been good, and like he's just like kind of flirty and fun, and he pays it. He's really into movies and TV and cosplay and stuff, and like I try to be into it as much as I can, and I do cosplay, but I don't know as much as he does, and so I'm afraid that like I'm not geeky enough for him, and maybe he's bored or something. I don't know.
Could it be something else going on, like something not related to cheating?
I hope so. I mean, that's my hope, is that this is something that I just can't even like think of because it's like so Jason, and like that's how he has like a quirky brain.
Yeah.
And so my hope is that like it's a quirky thing, but my fear is that he's seeing another geeky girl or something.
Okay. Well, you told us what grocery store you guys are rewards card members at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member who is the lucky winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he believes that and who he sends them to, if he sends them to you or to somebody else, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for To Catch a Cheater, Christine is on the phone, and she thinks that her boyfriend of 4 years, Jason, might be cheating. And so we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to his girlfriend or to somebody else. But before we do that, Christine, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, so Jason and I have been together for 4 years. He's a total dork who I'm madly in love with. And he has been putting charges for a hotel about once a week on our card. And I'm worried that he's using that hotel to see somebody else. But I hope not. I hope it's some weird reason that I can't even think of right now.
Okay. Well, are you ready for us to call him?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbel calling from I was looking for a rewards card member named Jason.
This is?
Jason, hi, how are you? Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
What did I win?
The flowers. I'm sure you've seen our signs.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen the signs, but all right, cool.
Okay, well, every single month, we choose one rewards card member at random to say thank you very much for shopping with us and being such a loyal customer. You've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of chocolate or candy, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want absolutely free. It's a $316 value, actually.
Oh, my God, that's amazing. Okay, so what else do you need?
It's quite simple. All I need from you is the first and the last name of the person you would like to send the flowers to first.
Christine.
Okay. Would you like to put anything on a card?
Yeah. Okay. Can you write Yoda, Yoda, Yoda,
okay.
One that I want.
One that I want. Okay. I'm sure that's cute. I just don't understand it. What does that mean?
It's a Star Wars joke. Yoda, one I want.
Oh, Yoda, I get it.
That I want.
Oh, that's great. Is that your girlfriend or wife or?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wife for 4 years.
4 years. Wow. That is a long time.
I know.
Then I'll just let you know that this is actually not the grocery store. This is Jubal from the radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Yeah, I'm Nina here too.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And we do a segment on our show where we try to see if people are cheating by seeing who they send flowers to. Christine is on the phone.
I'm totally confused. What is happening? Why you thought I was cheating on you? What? I don't get it. What's going on?
Babe, I've been seeing the credit card charges for a hotel room every week. the credit card charges that you've been charging a hotel room every week, and you tell me that you're going to your friend's house to play with your figurines or whatever, but you're going to a hotel room for a night. What am I supposed to think?
No, I get it. But listen, I promise you, I promise you I'm not cheating. I know how it looks, but I'm not cheating. And I absolutely love you. So you just have to trust me.
What are you doing at the hotel?
Well, I don't know how to put this, but I know that you're not into like a lot of the characters of cosplay, and I mean, I feel bad for you, like for watching all of my TV shows and movies that like I'm obsessed with, and you probably don't even want to watch. So pretty much, I'm going to this hotel room just to like catch up on all my shows that I watch and movies that like I don't want to drive you nuts watching, an episode of X-Files for the 27th time. So I just kind of, have this thing that I just go and I watch all the stuff that I like that I know you don't like, and you're just a really good sport about watching the shows, but I know you have no interest in it, and I get it. So I'm just trying to give you a break from watching the same stuff I watch over and over again.
So you've been getting a hotel room without her knowing, so you can just watch your shows?
By yourself?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. I mean, I thought, I'd give her a break from, the shows that I watch. I'm into all this dorky stuff.
Wait, so I have been sitting here thinking that you're cheating on me because you wanted to watch episodes of the X-Files for the 27th time?
I mean, you saw it so many times. Like, I feel bad for having you watching it over and over again. Like,
I mean, that is the saddest and cutest thing I've ever heard. Like, why didn't you just ask me to watch it?
And expensive.
It's your home, too.
I know, but I didn't want, to be boring or something, I didn't want you to lose, interest in me thinking I'm like some dull, boring nerd.
I do not think you are dull and boring. I think you're wonderful. We've been together for 4 years, so you can you won, babe. I'm yours. You can just stop going out of your way every time you want to please me. I mean, you don't have to do this. I'll watch X-Files with you for 100th time.
Oh.
I know. I just feel bad.
Don't feel bad. You get to like things.
Maybe you guys could spice it up once in a while and watch them in the hotel room together.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's not bad idea. You can join me in the hotel room.
That's what I was saying.
I'm not opposed to that. I can get one of those cosplay costumes out real quick, babe.
Yes, you look so sexy. Oh, my God.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
Hey, Tony, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
Okay, so I've been talking to this girl, Brandy, for a few months. Nothing crazy, just normal texts like, hope you're having a good day, stuff like that. Eventually, that turned into talking about how crazy it is being single right now, and we started sharing our crazy stories, and eventually I asked her out, and she said yeah.
Okay, so you went with the slow play then?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not like everybody's going out every weekend anymore, so right now I figured take your time.
Yeah, smart move. Okay, so you ask her out, she says yes.
Right. The next day, I'm feeling all great about everything, and so I send a text just to say, hey, we should do that again. And she tells me, yeah, last night I realized I'm just not ready to go out and date again right now. So I'm like, well, it's just me. You don't have to call it a date or anything if you don't want. We can just hang out together in person. And she goes, yeah, I'm just not ready for that.
Okay, like not ready to hang out? Or does she have a serious fear of giving COVID or something?
I mean, she already got her first vaccine shot. I don't think that's it.
Okay, so you don't think COVID or being around people had anything to do with it?
No, because, I mean, we went out to a restaurant and she said it was a perfect idea.
Okay, and it's not like you proposed to her on date number 1 or anything like that, correct?
No, hell no.
Okay, let me ask you this. Was there any awkward part at the end of the date when you were discussing whether or not to go back to somebody's place? Like, did you go back to somebody's place?
No, I picked her up, we went to dinner, and then I took her home.
Okay. And now at the kiss at the end of the night, some people say, like, I knew the minute I kissed him, he was the one, or he wasn't the one. Was there any kind of kiss?
Just a small peck on the cheek, nothing awkward.
Okay. So at the end of the night, when you were walking her back to her door, did she seem like she was still into you?
Well, we sort of ran because it was freezing.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I gotcha. All right, last question. Did you ask her why she felt like she wasn't ready to get back with her? Like, did her last boyfriend die in a hot air balloon accident? Or is she recovering from a home invasion or anything like that?
I mean, I asked, but she kept saying I'm just not ready to date right now. And since then, she's sort of been blowing me off in the text, too.
Okay, so she's ghosting you.
Pretty much.
Okay, all right, one more question. Sorry, I lied. This is the real last question. Did she know what you look like? Like, is there any chance she met you in person and was like, whoa, he looks nothing like his picture? Or are you shorter in real life? Are you taller? Are you hairier? Are you big or any of that?
No, she knew exactly what I looked like because we'd been video chatting and stuff before we even actually went out.
Okay, so this is a mystery then.
I mean, I don't know. If I didn't pass some sort of test she had in her mind or if I said something she didn't like, I feel like I didn't do anything. I'm just confused.
Okay. And you don't believe the whole I'm not ready to date thing?
No, it sounds like a lie to me.
Okay, you'd like to know what the real reason for the blow-off is?
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, sit tight. We'll see if we can get her on the phone. If we can, we'll get the actual answer for you, okay?
That'd be great. Thank you.
Because she's the only one who has the actual answers to these questions that we have.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Brandy, please?
This is Brandy. Who's this?
Brandy, this is the Z Morning Zoo radio show. Nick and Shaggy on Z104. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're great. So before we start, is it okay if we put you on the radio with us today? You're not like at work. You won't get in trouble or anything right now, will you?
I mean, no, I'm home, but what is this about?
Okay, so well, here's the thing. We were talking this morning about how sometimes dates can end differently than you expected. And we get this text from a guy named Tony. I guess he's a friend of yours and you guys recently went on a date?
Yeah, God, what did he say?
Well, nothing bad, actually. He had just mentioned that he wanted to keep the date kind of a low pressure, get to know you situation, but he thinks he screwed up his chance with you and he can't figure out what he did. Does any of that sound right?
I mean, he didn't technically do anything. There was just a bit of a weird, awkward as hell moment in his car.
Okay. All right, so explain that to me. What happened?
Oh, no, I don't think I should talk about it on the radio. It might be really embarrassing. You know, it's just really weird.
Well, that's our favorite kind of dating story.
Yeah, but I don't want him to get all embarrassed.
I get you. I understand. But look, he texted us. I mean, he told us, please find out what the heck I did wrong.
Look, I'll make this easy for everybody. Are you ever going to go on another date with this guy?
No.
Okay. So are you planning or ever going to see him again as far as you know?
I mean, not on purpose, no.
Okay, well, then alrighty then. Well, what are we worried about?
He did ask us to find out what happened, Brandy. I'm sure he'd feel a lot better knowing so he doesn't make the same mistake with another future date. So what happened in the car?
Oh, God. Okay, fine. So we're in the car, and, you know, this was all after we finished our dinner, and he was taking me home.
Okay, so he's driving you home. You're in the car. What happened?
So, okay, this song came up on the radio, and it was Janet Jackson, and I started sort of, you know, singing along to it, to myself kind of thing, and he goes, did you know J-Lo was in this video before she got famous? And I'm like, oh, no, I never knew that. And he goes, yeah, hang on a sec. And he, you know, grabs his phone, and he pulls up the video and just goes, keep watching, you'll see J-Lo. Fine. So, I'm watching this video on his phone, and he gets a text message from somebody. And I was, you know how you just try to dismiss a notification by, like, flicking it away with your finger?
Yeah, you just fling it up or you fling it off to the side?
Right, yeah. But, I mean, I guess I must have pushed it instead, and so the message opened, and it's this picture of this woman's foot, and she's dipping her toes in a jar of peanut butter.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Explain this to me again. So it's a picture of a woman.
Yeah, and it was just like a close-up of her foot, and she was dipping her toes into a jar of peanut butter.
Oh, my God. The question everybody around him was asking, chunky or smooth?
Oh, God. Oh, God, I don't know. It was peanut butter.
No, I'm asking about her toes. Were her toes chunky or smooth?
Oh, my God. Okay, all right, so the picture freaked you out.
I mean, and there's a little more to the story. So, like, I'm just staring at this picture, and before I can, you know, close it or whatever, another picture pops up, and then another picture pops up, and it's like all of this woman's feet, and they're all in food. So like she had one where honey was dripping down her toes, and there was one with like Jello or something. And I just closed the phone and handed it back to him and was like, "Here you go." And then I couldn't wait to get home.
Okay, so you never told him like, "Hey, you got some texts from your foot lady."
Nope. I thanked him for dinner. I told him good night, and I ran inside my house.
Wow. Okay. Well, listen, at least it didn't happen before dinner. Like, I don't know how you could sit through a meal and eat with that image in your head.
Yeah, that's another thing, though, actually. I was thinking back on the date, and I had remembered during dinner him saying how small my shoes were, and he was like, "I bet you have cute feet."
Yeah.
I bet you could fit both of them in a family-sized jar of Jif.
Who's this?
Hey, this is Aaron.
Hey, Aaron, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
So, my girlfriend went on this girls' weekend trip a couple weeks ago, and it was supposed to be, just girls, right?
Okay, and what is your girlfriend's name, real quick?
Oh, it's Courtney.
Okay, so Courtney went on a girls' weekend.
Yeah. She went up to Charlottesville, and they were supposed to do the whole winery tour thing, but I find out when she gets back that it wasn't really a girls' weekend. It was more like a college friends reunion weekend, which is totally fine with me, except it just wasn't just girls. It was guys, too. And her college boyfriend showed up, who just happens to be going through a divorce.
Oh, okay. Now, let me ask you something, and this is kind of important at this point. Did she tell you ahead of time that there was going to be guys?
No, she explicitly said girls' weekend.
Okay. Now, how did you find out that there were guys there?
I started seeing all these pictures that she was getting tagged in on Facebook while she was gone, and I was like, texted her like these other girls brought their boyfriends, and she was just like, "No, these guys surprised us. They just showed up." And
okay, so when she got back, was she like, "Hey, guess who I ran into? My boyfriend from college."
No, she never even mentioned it until I asked her about it specifically.
Okay, see, that's a bad sign.
Yeah, and so since she's been back, they've been like texting each other back and forth, and I'm all like, "Don't you think it's a little weird that he won't stop texting you?" And she's just like, "He's going through a really rough divorce. He's got nobody to talk to."
Okay, so I'm going to assume that now you're trying to be the good guy here and not the jealous boyfriend, but the whole thing's a little suspicious.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be super jealous, but like, for example, we usually go to bed at the same time every night. We get in bed and just watch TV or whatever. Now, instead, I go to bed, and she's out in the living room, and I know she's on her phone.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of their text conversations?
No, she takes her phone everywhere with her. Like, if she has to go to the bathroom, she grabs her phone.
Okay. Is that new behavior, or was she always like that?
I mean, I guess she's always been like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the same way. I'm afraid if I don't take it, I'm going to miss something.
While you're on the toilet.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you probably want to know is there anything going on with Courtney and this ex? What is his name, anyways?
It's Pete.
Pete. Okay, so is something going on with Courtney and Pete? Maybe she's more than a shoulder to cry on for him. Is that pretty much what you want to know?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like I said before, I'm not trying to be super jealous and trying not to overreact, but it's getting really hard,
Okay, so, now let's get a little clarity here then, and this will help you out either way. I'm sure you have Courtney's phone number handy. What about this Pete guy?
I can text one of her friends and get it.
Okay. You really think one of her friends is just going to give it to you?
Oh, yeah, there's one I know that'll definitely do it.
Oh, okay then. All right. All right, well, we will get some answers then when we come back. So what we were planning on doing is calling Pete. Pete is the ex. We got Pete's number. We think this is Pete's number.
Yes. Good luck.
Checking because this number goes. He's pretty sure this is Pete's number. So that's why we're doing it this way. We're going to, and a lot of you who have heard us do this before on the show, we're going to record Pete's voice, and then we're going to use Pete's voice to try to trick Courtney. Hang on a sec. So we think this is going to be Pete.
Well, that's okay.
Hello?
Good morning. Can I speak to Peter, please?
Yeah, this is Pete.
Hey, Pete. This is UPS. I'm delivering a package to your residence, but it's one that has to be signed for when you receive it. Are you at home right now?
No, I'm actually headed into work right now. What package is it?
I have no idea. So I'm assuming there's no way that you can turn around right now?
No, I can't, actually.
Okay, that's no problem. Now, do you mind if I leave a note on your door?
I don't care.
Okay, so this note is going to have instructions on where to pick up your package since I can't, have you sign for it.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem. You have a nice day now.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Okay, thank you. Give me the, Shaggy, run that back real quick.
Yep.
Hang on a second. And then run it. Sorry about this, everybody. This is always the weirdest part. Okay, play me his first part when we talked about the package. Right.
Headed to work right now. What package is it?
I can't use that. Okay.
There's no way that you can turn around.
Okay.
No, I can't. Actually,
Okay, mark that.
Okay.
I don't care.
Mark that.
Yeah,
Mark
yeah.
that.
Where to pick up your package since I can't, have you sign for it.
Okay, sorry about that.
All right, mark that
Yep.
too. Maybe. Okay, we got Courtney's number?
Yeah, we do.
All right. Let's see if we can pull this off. And we will, and we have Aaron. Aaron, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to call Courtney now, and we're going to try to trick her into talking to Pete, but it's not really Pete. It's just his recorded voice. So it's really important you don't say anything, at least not right away, okay?
All right, got it.
Hello,
Good morning. Is this Courtney?
this is, who's this?
Courtney, this is the Z Morning Zoo radio show. Nick, Ashley, and Shaggy on Z104. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We are good. So, have you been listening to the show this morning so far?
I haven't actually. I wasn't in the car for very long this morning.
Okay, well, that's all right. So, we've been doing a challenge this morning. It's called Help Me Get Back My Ex. And guess who called us?
I have no idea.
Ashley?
We got a call from your ex, Pete.
Oh, wow. You did?
Oh, yes. And he told us all about your reunion weekend a few weeks ago and how you've been a really great friend to him since his divorce.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in fact, let's bring Pete on real quick. Is this Pete?
Yeah, this is Pete.
Courtney, give us, first of all, a little background on you and Pete. How did you two meet?
We both went to UVA, and we were both on the cheer team together.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you were a cheerleader, and then Pete was a dude cheerleader?
Yes, I was a flyer, and he was my base, so we were partners.
Oh, okay. So you could say ever since you met, he's been supporting you then.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Okay, well, that great guy called in this morning because he wanted to tell you that he's still in love with you. Pete, you said you can't live without her, correct?
No, I can't, actually.
Now, Courtney, you can either choose to respond right now on the air to Pete, or we can tell everyone that you prefer to talk on a private line. So what we would do is we leave the audience in suspense. What would you prefer to do?
I'm going to definitely need a private line here.
Okay, so we will do the private line. That means, sorry, listening audience, but these two are going bye-bye. Okay, hang on one second, Courtney. And let me put Pete on here. Okay, Pete.
Hello?
Okay, you guys are on, and we will let you talk.
Okay, thanks. Hello?
So this is your idea of keeping a secret then?
Sorry about that.
Did you bother to think that maybe my current boyfriend might be listening?
I don't care.
Okay, but I do. And I told you before that I need time to figure everything out. I also told you that sex isn't love, okay? I know that what happened was great, and it felt like everything was back to the way it used to be, but things are different now, and you just can't hit a big reset button and hope that I'm going to come running back and fix everything. You still have a wife, technically. I'm still with a boyfriend, who I am still living with.
So you two had sex then? At least that's what it sounds like. Is that what happened? You went on your little girls' weekend, you ran into your ex, and you had sex?
I'm sorry, who am I talking to?
Actually, this is that boyfriend you just mentioned that you were still living with. But I don't know if we should be living together if you're going to run off and sleep with your ex.
What are you doing on the phone?
Hey, Courtney, I'm going to be honest with you about this part. We set this up because it's Dirty Work Wednesday, and Aaron asked us to. So it sounds like you and Pete were practicing some old moves there and not just on the sidelines.
Okay, so is this what you do then? You trick people by telling them they're on a private line, and then you record everything they say and play it for everybody to hear without their permission?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what dirty work is.
Well, then you can expect to hear from my lawyer. And let me just say, this is the most immature, stupid thing I've ever heard a radio station do to somebody.
I mean, not to sound like a broken record, but that's what dirty work is.
Okay, well, I'm done then.
Oh, okay. Well, she's done all right. Listen, Aaron.
It's a really fun time. We always do it. Tom is actually a little bit better of a painter than I am. But we're always like typically in a big group of people. But anyway, there's always this one girl that's kind of flirtatious and kind of hangs by him and is always complimenting how good he paints. And she's super flirtatious with him. And he has a tendency to kind of be flirtatious as well. I've caught him a few times flirting and getting a little handsy at a club. But, you know, that's just kind of how he is. So I don't know if it's just his personality, but it's just been a lot lately. So I'm kind of thinking he might be cheating. He also has been coming home lately with like little specks of paint on his hands. And that's like, you know, 3 days after we did the paint and stuff. And I know obviously he washes his hands. So is he painting with this girl? Am I crazy for thinking this? I don't know.
So when you say that you've caught him like getting handsy in a club and like flirting with this girl even, so he's just openly doing this in front of you?
I don't know. Yeah, he just kind of is very flirtatious. It's kind of his personality. So I don't know if it's just his personality or if there's like some intention behind it, especially with this one girl at the paint and stuff.
Have you asked him about her?
Yeah, I mean, he kind of just plays it off and says he's just being friendly. It's nothing like that. And not to worry.
Have you ever told him you don't like it when he flirts with other people in front of you?
Yeah, I mean, he knows, and he knows I definitely have a tendency to, you know, react. Like, I could get a little mad about it on his end, and I can also get mad at the girl. So he's well aware of that.
Okay. And you're cool with him being handsy, just not, like, if it goes any further than that?
I think so. I mean, as long as there's no, like, ill intent where he is cheating or thinking about cheating, it isn't, you know, the worst thing.
But it's just who he is.
I don't know. Huh. It is kind of just who he is. But, you know, one time he did come home, like, one night with a spot of paint on the bottom of his shirt. And it was a shirt that he had never worn before, like, on our nights that we paint. So I know, like, he has to be out painting. I don't know if it's with her. I really don't think he would be doing it with his friends. I mean, it's kind of like a girly activity, and his guy friends wouldn't like that. So I just feel like he's out painting with her, honestly.
Well, it is kind of weird for him to show up with paint on his hands one day and then paint on a shirt another. Is it like a color paint, or could it be like white paint from painting a wall?
It's usually colored paint, and like he doesn't really. It's not like, I mean, if he painted a wall, I would know about it. You know? Like,
yeah, you're right.
I mean, what does he say when you like bring it up?
Well, he tries to just kind of act like, oh, I forgot to like clean it up from the last time, but this shirt in particular, I'm like, you didn't wear it the last time. You didn't wear this when we were painting. So he tries to act like, oh, I forgot to like wash my hands, or I forgot to do this, but that doesn't make any sense.
That would definitely be an unsettling situation. Outside of the paint and the flirtations, is there anything different at home in your relationship?
I don't know. I think it's fairly normal, honestly. I really couldn't tell.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. You told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at. So we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that he's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Daisy is on the phone, and she thinks that her boyfriend of 4 years is cheating. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards member at and say that he's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered to anybody that he wants, and see if he sends them to her or to somebody else. But first, Daisy, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
So me and Tom are usually going to these paint and sip nights, and there's been this one girl that's always, you know, by his side, complimenting every little thing, and they're very flirtatious with one another. He does have a flirtatious personality, so I couldn't tell if there was any intention behind it, but now he's been coming home with little, like, spots of paint on him, like 3 days after the fact that we went on the paint and sip. So I think he's out painting with this girl or going to her classes or something, and I called into the show to see if he can help me find out if he's cheating or what the deal is.
Okay. Are you ready for us to call him then?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbin calling from... I was looking for our rewards card member named Tom.
This This is he.
Hi, Tom. How are you? Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm calling to let you know. Congratulations. You're this month's big winner. Thank you for shopping with us.
Thanks for letting me know.
Absolutely.
Thanks for the call.
Yep. You, in case you weren't aware, every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. You've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States of America.
Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. And you'll deliver them for me?
Yes. You'll get confirmations that there is no charge. This is absolutely free. It's just our way of saying thank you very much for shopping. And you know who you want to send them to right now, or you need me to call you back?
No, I think I know who I want to send it to. Yeah.
Okay, great. First thing I would need would be the first and last name of the person you would like to send them to.
Yeah, sure. This is my lady friend. Her name is Amber.
Amber. And is there anything you'd like to put on a card to Amber? He says your lady friend. I can do a lovey kind of card if you'd like.
Yeah. How about I can't wait to paint you again, baby.
Whoa.
Every inch.
Woo. That's a spicy one. I don't even know what that means, but I'm not gonna ask any questions. But good for you, Tom.
Yeah. No, it is fun. Yeah. We've been doing this. We've been doing this activity together. She'll get.
Okay, great. Well, now at this point, I'll let you know that your girlfriend is probably going to be pretty upset with you, and she's on the phone listening because this is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Yeah.
Tom, how could you? I knew something was going on between you and that girl.
What are you talking? What's happening? What's happening right now?
How could you not tell me the truth? You know that I've been questioning you about it. I've been asking you. You've been coming home with paint all over you for days now. I knew something was going on. Why are you being dishonest with me?
I'm not being dishonest. I think this is being completely blown out of proportion. Obviously, it was a joke. Obviously, that was a joke.
Can't wait to paint all over you.
Yeah. Okay. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a joke. You would have sent them to me. Come on, that's ridiculous. I can't believe you would do this to me. We've been together for 4 years, and you're going to just let things go to waste because you meet some girl on a paint and sit night. That's supposed to be a romantic date between us.
You're the one that said you wanted me to be more adventurous. I'm just
adventurous meaning let's plan more fun dates outside the box, not just same old boring ones we go on. So I thought paint and sip would be fun for us.
You cannot blame your girl for why.
Yeah.
This is absolutely ridiculous. You tell me to do something,
no, it's not.
I do it, and now you're getting upset at me. I don't even understand what's happening.
You're literally seeing the girl that helps us with the paint and sip. Like she's the person that teaches us how to paint. How am I supposed to feel?
Yeah, but I think it's kind of crazy to call me out on this on the radio. I mean, this is a conversation we should have personally. This is.
Well, I tried to have this conversation personally numerous times, and you're not giving. You keep saying that I'm overthinking. It's not that serious. There's nothing between you. You forgot to wash your hands 3 days ago. That doesn't make any sense.
What are you, my mom?
On top of
wash my hands all the time. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane.
Oh my God, you're delusional.
Tom, I mean, at this point, you're busted. So to insult her by telling her it was her idea and then, I don't know, point fingers in every other direction other than looking at yourself seems a little bit ridiculous. So you could just own it.
No, you guys don't even know the half of it, okay? You guys don't even know what the hell you're talking about. And Daisy, you know what? At least Amber doesn't nag me constantly. I'm done with this bullshit.
Of course she doesn't, because she's okay with being a side piece. She knows we've been together for 4 years. Come on.
You know what? She's more than a side piece, okay? At least she doesn't nag me and treat me like the way you treat me. And I can't believe you put me on this Jubile, whatever the hell this show is. All right? I'm done with this. I'm out of here. Bye.
What?
All right, Daisy, he hung up. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. You know what? It's fine. I'm glad we exposed him. Thanks for helping me out. I don't think I would have ever got to the bottom of this if I didn't call you guys. So, you know what? This is the best thing that can happen. Now I know who he is, and I'll be enjoying sip and paint by myself, or maybe not.
Maybe be done with painting for a while.
Again. I'm a little too nervous.
Or find someone who isn't so handsy, and they're just maybe handsy with you when you want them to be.
Exactly, yeah.
Sorry,
I'm so
though.
Sorry.
It's all right. Thank you so much, guys. Seriously.
Yep.
You sound really strong.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
Hey, my name's Eric, but you can just call me E if you want.
Oh, okay. Okay, E, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
Okay, so you know how sometimes you guys call two people at the same time, but there's really a third person on the line too, and it's a total surprise?
Yeah, like a three-way call?
Yeah. Well, I need you to do that.
Okay, so who are we calling and why?
Okay, so I work in a big office, and I don't want to say where because I'm skipping work today to do this, So.
Oh wow. Okay, so you're skipping work so you can call Dirty Work Wednesday.
Dude, I'm desperate.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so in this office, there's a bunch of people, and I'm friends with most of them. And one of the guys I'm friends with is Brian. He works in IT. He's a really nice guy, but he's got the biggest crush on one of our coworkers named Katrina.
Okay, so Brian likes Katrina.
Brian loves Katrina, okay? Loves her. But the problem is, he's zero self-confidence. So instead of actually telling her anything, he leaves her these little anonymous gifts and surprises at her desk. One day it's flowers, or he'll write her a poem and get her coffee from Starbucks. But she doesn't know where it all comes from. In fact, nobody does.
Well, you do.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty much the only person he opens up to, so me and him are the only ones that know. And I tell him all the time to just talk to her, but he won't do it. It's almost like he's catfishing her, but without making up a fake person.
Okay. So how long has this been going on?
It's been going since Christmas. It started at Christmas. He got her this little Monet calendar for her desk because I guess she liked Monet or something.
So this has been going on for 6 months then? Wow. Okay, so what do you need us to do?
So what I want to do, I want to talk to him and once again try to tell him to just tell Katrina how he feels. But I thought you could have her listening, on the other line. So when we talk about it, she can hear what's going on. And then finally, she'll know the truth. And he won't have to keep
Yeah, I don't know, man. This sounds like a bad idea. I mean, is there a reason he hasn't told her already?
I mean, like I said, he has zero self-confidence. He works in IT, so he's kind of nerdy, but not dorky nerdy. He's just smart. He's just a smart guy, And he's a little overweight. It's not gross overweight or anything.
Okay.
Well, I mean, what happens, if we get her on the phone and then she hears it's Brian and she rejects him? I mean, have you thought about that?
Yeah, I have, but we've got to do this now. It's now or never.
Okay, why after 6 months does it have to happen now?
Because there's a guy. Can I swear?
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a total kid in our building named Decker, and he asked her out on Monday. Now, this guy is a complete D-bag, and all he's going to do is date her, try to get in her pants, and brag to his D-bag friends here at work about it, and then just dump her.
Okay, so we got to do this now, or else she ends up with Decker, the D-bag.
Exactly.
Eric, how hot is this Katrina girl, on a scale from 1 to 10?
I mean, she's pretty hot. Everyone here at work dresses up. So at work, she's a 9. I don't know what she's like at home in sweatpants.
Okay, so you would be willing to risk your entire friendship with Brian to put him on the spot like this, expose this secret love he has, and then pray to Jesus that she thinks he's dateable?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, and just so you know, if she rejects him, it's all out on the air, making it 10 times worse for him.
Like I said, I got no choice.
Okay. Well, this is either going to be amazing radio or what I imagine the Hindenburg sounded like when it exploded. But either way, it's coming up next. Let's bring on the woman that we've been talking about who is joining us this morning. This is Katrina. Good morning. Hello, Katrina.
Good morning.
And you have no idea why we called you.
I do not.
Okay. So here's a voice that may sound familiar to you from work.
Hey, Katrina, it's E.
Oh, hey.
Hey. So I asked these guys to help me out with something, and I need you to sort of listen, but don't say anything, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let's call up you-know-who here. Hang on a second.
Dialing at random.
Hello? Hey, Brian, it's E. Oh, hey, dude, what's up? Hey, just a couple of things. First of all, I'm not coming in today, so for some reason I'm still logged in at my desk. Can you log me out? Yeah, sure, no problem. And the second thing is, Decker asked Katrina out, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, on Monday. And of course, he bragged to all his D-bag friends about it.
Well, good for him.
Dude, tell her how you feel. I'm serious.
Oh,
you really
come
want
on,
to see her dated it like Decker?
But listen, look, whatever makes her happy, right? If it makes her happy, fine.
No, dude, no. What makes her happy is all the crap you do. Your little flowers and gifts and poems and all that crap. That's what makes her happy. Trust me, I work right across from her. I see that she smiles when she gets that stuff. Just tell her it's you.
Look, I'm not having this argument with you again, okay? As long as she's happy, that's all that matters, okay? She doesn't have to know it's for me. Besides, girls like her don't date guys that look like me.
Why not? You have a brain, don't you? Like, what are you afraid of?
Have you seen what I look like? I mean, I don't know. Maybe just she'll find out and she'll say, yeah, I'm not interested in a fat loser, but thanks anyways. It's not worth it, man.
Dude, she's not going to say that.
Wait, what am I listening to? Hello? Hello, what am I listening to right now?
Go ahead, Brian. Tell her what she's listening to.
Brian? Is that you?
Who's this?
It's Katrina. Brian, is that you?
Thought I was talking to Eric.
No, I mean, like, is that you who puts all those things on my desk?
I mean, sometimes I do. Once in a while, yeah.
Wait, it's you that bought me those calla lilies?
Well, yeah. I knew you liked them, so...
I mean, it's my favorite flower.
Yeah, he knows your coffee order, too. Go ahead, dude. Tell her what you get at Starbucks.
Dude, I don't know what you get to Starbucks.
Yes, you do. He's lying, Katrina. He knows your order, and that's why it's on your desk sometimes when you get to work.
I mean, I usually go there, and they give me a free one. That's all. That's all.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Did you write... Hold on, let me grab it. Okay, wait. Did you write this? Okay. Would it be okay if I took some of your time? Would it be okay if I wrote you a rhyme? Would it be okay if I risked a new start? Would it be okay if I opened my heart?
Would it be okay if I touched your face? Or would it be okay if I decided to replace all the men in your past that just wouldn't do and vow to be faithful and always be true?
Wow.
That was seriously it was the most beautiful thing. Wait, you wrote that?
Well, yeah, sort of. I mean, anyways, I'm really sorry. I didn't even know you were on the phone. This is Eric's trick to embarrass me. Obviously.
Why didn't you ever come up and talk to me? Why? Why didn't you just tell me?
I don't know. I guess I thought you'd be like, oh, gross, I got a stalker at work. He's all fat and ugly. I don't know.
What? You're not fat and ugly. Why would you say that?
I don't know, because I am, I guess. I mean, just...
You're not.
Katrina, he's absolutely stupid nuts in love with you and wants to take you out to dinner.
I am not in love with her. But I would take you to dinner sometime if you want.
Yes. I mean, I definitely want to go to dinner with you, Brian. Let's talk about it at work today. God, but you better give me a hug when I get there. I want to hug you when I see you.
Yeah, sure, no problem. I mean, I'm already at work now, so...
Okay. I mean, I'm going to be late because I have to fix my eyeliner now.
I'm pretty sure every female in Hampton Roads needs to fix their eyeliner right now.
Yeah, sure. Not yesterday, but last week during Dirty Work, something rather unusual happened. It was a happy ending on Dirty Work when one guy who describes himself as a lovable loser admitted his crush on a coworker, but he had no idea that she was secretly listening.
Is that you who puts all those things on my desk?
I mean, sometimes I do. Once in a while, yeah.
Wait, it's you that bought me those calla lilies?
Well, yeah. I knew you liked them, so...
I mean, it's my favorite flower. It was the most beautiful thing.
I'm really sorry. I didn't even know you were on the phone. This is Eric's trick to embarrass me. Obviously...
Why didn't you ever come up and talk to me?
I don't know. I guess I thought you'd be like, oh, gross, I got a stalker at work. He's all fat and ugly. I don't know.
What? You're not fat and ugly. Why would you say that?
Katrina, he's absolutely stupid nuts in love with you and wants to take you out to dinner.
I am not in love with her, but I would take you to dinner sometime if you want.
Yes.
Well, that's what happened on Dirty Work last week. And since we aired that Dirty Work, so many of you have been asking, did they go out? Did Katrina and Brian go out? Did they have their dates? Here to answer that question, Please welcome Katrina back to the Z Morning Zoo. Thanks for coming back on the show.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
So I imagine, like, what does it feel like to be famous? Like, you're famous now because of all this.
I mean, I wouldn't say famous, but it is kind of crazy. Like, I have had, like, people calling and texting me. Like, one person even came up to me, like, on the street.
Oh,
kind of
wow.
to come up and be like, oh, man, I heard about you and
Right,
Brian.
right,
I was
right.
like, wow, this is weird.
Okay, so let me get to the question on everybody's mind. You and Brian went out on a date?
We did go out on a date, yes.
Okay,
We did.
and how was that?
It was good. I mean, it went really well. It was nothing, nothing crazy. Had some Mexican food, went to a movie, but it was really fun, actually. I had a really good time.
Okay, is there chemistry there? I mean, I know this is very early, so I don't want to put any pressure on you. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on you because I feel like everybody wants this to work out. But in all honesty, and it's okay if you say no, is there chemistry there?
There is. Like, I mean, I think we are both really sensitive to, like, the whole situation because it is kind of weird and it is kind of full of pressure. So, we're taking it really, really slow.
Yeah.
But there's definitely some chemistry there that, I mean...
You know what
I
it
think,
reminds me of?
could be
It reminds
something.
me, Katrina, like, it reminds me of you being on The Bachelor. Like, everybody wants you guys to hook up, and then if you don't hook up in real life, everyone's disappointed. So, a couple other things that people have been asking about. Here's a one. People wanted to know if you actually still went out on the date with Decker, the other guy from your work, or if you told him to bug off.
Yeah, you know what? I did go out with him. I didn't want to be mean, but it was pretty obvious pretty quickly that, for me at least, there was really nothing there. So I did end up, just telling him that, thanks, but no thanks. I'm, kind of realizing I'm interested in someone else.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, so the date went good. You guys are still dating at this point?
Yep. So far, we're still dating. Seeing how it's going.
How is it working together like that? Because I imagine everybody, I can only imagine everybody at work must have been talking about this once they figured out it was you guys.
Yeah, I mean, at first, like, everybody definitely at work had something to say, but, actually, some time has passed, so everybody's pretty much just, gotten back to the daily routine, trying to mind their own business.
Okay, well, really cool. Nice. So there's not a lot of pressure on you then for people at work. Well, this all sounds...
At least not at work.
This sounds really good. Like, I feel like we did something good for once on Dirty Work, and I'm glad to hear that it has a happy ending. I'm not going to say that you're riding off into the sunset together, but at least you are still dating, and things are going in a positive direction, and that's all we could have asked for. So
yeah.
Well, thank you, Katrina, and keep us updated. Like, email us or tell Brian or E to email us every once in a while and give us updates if things keep going. Okay.
Okay, I will.
Also, you are required if you get married to this guy to invite us to the wedding. Just so you know.
Okay.
All right.
I'll keep that in mind.
My dad works in B2B marketing. He came.
Hey, this is Chris.
Hey, Chris, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
Okay, so I know this might sound a little crazy, but a friend of mine swears that he saw my wife making out with some dude at an airport. And I don't know, the way he says it, it's like, it just...
So, all right, so what's your wife's name?
Rebecca.
Okay, so your friend saw her at the airport making out with some dude.
Yeah, at the Atlanta airport, yeah.
At the Atlanta airport. Okay, all right, now I'm confused. Start from the beginning.
Okay, so Rebecca, she is a rep for Paul Mitchell, the hair product people. And her job, she, pushes the products, like salons and other places like that. And she does a lot of traveling for work, but usually she's gone 1 to 2 days car trip.
Okay, so she's like a regional rep.
Exactly, right. Yeah. Okay, so she tells me a few weeks ago that there's some big hair show coming up in Atlanta, and she's got to go for work, and this time, 4 days or something like that. And I'm like, okay, cool, have fun. So she leaves this thing on a Monday, and I dropped her off at the airport, and then on Tuesday, I get a call from a guy who, we used to hang out with each other, but I haven't talked to him in, 3 years. And we used to work together, and we did some fantasy football league and stuff.
Okay.
Anyway, he calls me, and he's like, hey, man, it's a little weird, but are you and Rebecca still together? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, okay, because I just swore I just saw her at the airport yesterday making out with some guy that was not you.
Okay, you said this was at the Atlanta airport?
Yeah, I guess he lives out there now. And he said he was pretty sure it was her, but he didn't know who the guy was, and they were boarding a gate to go to Orlando.
Oh, wow. Oh, so she lied about the trip and everything.
Well, I'm not sure. I don't know. But, I called her to see what was going on, and I asked her where she was staying, and she gave me the hotel and the room number and all that stuff.
Okay, and this was in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Did you try calling the hotel?
I did. And I called the front desk, and I was like, hey, I'm trying to reach my wife. Her name's Rebecca Schechter, and I think she's in room 206. And they put me through to her room, but then nobody answered.
Wow, okay. So, but she had a room and everything.
Yes.
Huh. Okay. How sure was your buddy that this was actually your wife he saw at the airport?
So what he said was like almost 100% sure.
Okay, and what do you think?
I don't know. I mean, on one hand, like, it seems like she wasn't lying, but on the other hand, I don't know. The whole thing just seems a little too coincidental, you know?
Yeah, that's what I keep thinking. Like, what are the odds that a friend of yours would see someone who looks just like your wife in the Atlanta airport, of all places, on the same day she's supposed to be flying there? Like, but why would she give you the hotel room and the number?
Well, maybe she gave her room to somebody else. Like, maybe she has a friend who is doing this same hair thing and didn't have a room yet, and she was just like, you can have the one I reserved. I'm not going to be using it.
Yes. Okay, so I'm assuming you want the truth here. Like, where is she really, and is she alone?
Yeah, I mean, it's killing me. I didn't sleep at all last night.
Okay, well, let's figure this out. Do you know what airline she was flying, supposedly?
I dropped her off at Delta. That was it, Delta.
Delta, okay. Yeah, well, that would make sense with the whole Atlanta thing. Actually, check if Delta does, like, a connect to Orlando.
I'm pretty positive they do. I mean, just about every airline does a connect to Orlando. I mean, freaking Disney World's down there.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, let's see if we can find out, first of all, if she went to Orlando, and second, if she went there alone or with this mystery dude. And again, this whole thing could be one huge mistake, but it sure seems like too coincidental to me.
Hello?
Hi, is this Rebecca?
Yes, it is.
Okay, wow. You are a hard person to get a hold of. My name is Clint Barton, and I'm calling from Delta Airlines. We've been trying to get a hold of the gentleman that you were traveling with on Monday. He left a personal item behind in his seat. And then we paged the airport loudspeaker, but I guess he didn't hear it. And we didn't have a reliable phone number on record for him, but we had yours. And our flight attendant said she thought you two were traveling together. Is that right?
Yeah, I can help you. I can probably actually get a hold of him. What number do you need him to call?
Well, actually, what we can do is we can send the item right to wherever you are. I mean, we actually have a courier who works for us who just delivers in town for no charge. Plus, it's same day. That way you don't have to wait for us to mail it. Now, are you staying here in town?
Yeah, we're actually staying at the Marriott, Marriott World Center.
Okay, and that's in Atlanta?
Or no, Orlando.
Right, sorry, that's what I meant, Orlando. Okay, and I can just tell our courier to send it to your room, correct? I mean, I assume you're staying in the same room.
We are, yeah.
Okay, great. Let me put our courier on with you real quick. He's got a couple more questions for you.
Okay, I'm just really busy right now, so if you could just make it quick, that'd be great.
We can make it real quick, no problem. One moment, hang on. Okay, yeah, well, it looks like she was lying, Chris. Do you want us to do this part, like the courier thing, or do you want to do it?
No, I want to talk to her.
Okay, stand by. Miss Schaefer?
Yes.
Hi, I've got our courier on with us, and he's going to make sure you get what's coming to you, okay?
Okay.
So you're in Orlando, right?
Yes, I am.
So not Atlanta, then?
Nope, I just told them that.
And then the guy you're sharing a room with, is your husband okay with all this?
Excuse me?
Yeah, I was just wondering if your husband, Chris, was okay with you lying to him by going to Orlando so you could have a, affair and whatever.
Okay. What's going on?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know. So, I don't know how long you've been lying to me. How many of these work trips or, really trips where you go and screw other guys?
Ooh.
Okay, Chris, slow down, detective, okay? I think you're jumping to conclusions. I know you're upset that I'm not in Atlanta.
No. See, I'm upset that you've been lying to me and that you're screwing other guys.
Who said I was screwing other guys?
Oh, I don't know. I got a call yesterday from Rick Gordon, and he said he saw you at the airport making out with some dude.
Okay, first of all, I don't know who the hell that is. And second of all, I'm working out here, and I told you that. I told you I had a convention to work.
Yeah, you told me it was in Atlanta.
Yes, and then I said a week later that they may move it, okay? Depending on the availability of the building that we were going to be in, they might move it. I told you that, Chris.
But I thought you meant, moving it somewhere else, down the street, not moving it to another city in Orlando. And who's this guy you're with, and who's in your freaking room?
Okay, my roommate
is Steven, who's also a rep for Mitchell, and he didn't have a room ready, okay? They're getting it ready for him today. He can't get into it. And by the way, he's super gay, okay?
I just don't understand how you don't think to tell me, like, oh, by the way, the convention's down in Orlando. It's a whole other city, not Atlanta. I'm sorry, I just don't get that.
Well, I didn't think you cared. You don't care about anything I do. I didn't think I needed to tell you. Next time, I'll make sure to CC you on every single one of my emails, okay? Can I get back to work? Because I'm really busy. Or do you want to send your little spy friend to check up on me? What do you want to do? I'm busy.
Okay, so there's no dude down there sleeping in your room with you.
You know what? I don't have time for this. This is ridiculous.
Okay, so she seems to have had a good explanation for everything. Do you feel any better, Chris?
I don't know.
I don't feel any better. I mean, I think she's 100% still lying.
About what?
Everything.
Okay, here's what we'll do. If you want, Chris. Nobody sniffs out BS better than our audience. So let's do this. Tell us if you think she's lying or if you think she's telling the truth. Call us at 473-1045 or you can text 757-104.
Ryan and Sissany out of Lakewood. It's from Teresa. I noticed a girl went back and recently liked a bunch of my husband's old Instagram pictures. She did not like any that I was tagged in. All right. So, Teresa, do you know who this girl is that was liking the photos?
I know her. Yeah, I know her name.
Do you know her personally?
No, I don't. But I feel like she's like sending me some kind of subtle message, or maybe not so subtle.
So you think she is intentionally doing this and knows that you're watching?
I do. I just don't understand why she wouldn't, like all the photos, or, if she's going to go back that far, why just skip the ones that I'm tagged in?
Well,
you know what
clearly
I mean?
that is a strategy.
Yeah, it's definitely a message.
That's what it feels like.
Okay.
So, and then add to that, kind of been acting a little off, I think. So
This is your husband. How long you been married?
we've been married for 15 years. So we've got 3 kids together. And
What's her name, this girl on Instagram?
her name is Jackie.
Okay, can you hang on one second? Kiss goes nonstop right now with Ryan's Roses. We're going to get it all organized so we can make the call literally in 3 minutes. We're calling Teresa's husband. So there's a girl named Jackie who's liking all his photos on Instagram and not liking the ones that his wife is tagged in.
Is she an ex?
Well, let me get her back up. Teresa, is Jackie an ex of your husband's?
Not that I know of.
So it's just
I
some
know
random
they
girl
used
who
to-
lives in Lakewood?
No, I know they used to party together from way back.
Oh, so there's a connect. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there is a connect, but yeah.
So we're going to call him.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to offer him some roses and try and find out who he sends them to, what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call.
We're going to call him now on Kiss FM, and stay very quiet till we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, is this Mark?
this is.
Hi, Mark. My name is Alyssa. I'm calling from the Fresh Florist. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing pretty well, thanks.
The reason I'm calling is because we're actually located here in Lakewood, but we're reaching out and with our delivery service to basically all over SoCal. And you've been selected today for a promotional offer of receiving a dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like today. Is that something that would interest you?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, they're free. I don't need any info from you whatsoever, or any cash or credit card. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family. Just the name of the person you want to send the roses to. We can start there. And we can put a note as well.
Oh, sure. Teresa.
Teresa. All right. And what would you like to put on the card?
No explanation necessary.
You want me to write that?
Yeah,
Okay,
no
okay. No,
explanation
got
necessary.
it. Explanation necessary. Could you please hold on for 1 second, please?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. What do you want to do?
Nothing.
Teresa.
Teresa, do you want us to tell him that it's us?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like there's still something kind of shady about it. I mean,
maybe you can just talk to
I
him
don't
when you
know.
get home, or I don't know. Do you want to do this on the air?
No, we should do it on the air.
I don't
Okay.
know.
as an option.
You don't have to, Teresa.
How about what if I thank him for sending them to me on the air? I mean, and I guess I could say like I've been feeling kind of insecure and see if he says anything.
Well, you know your husband best.
No, let us handle this, okay?
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
I'll be very quiet. Hold on. Mark, hey, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And Mark, thank you for staying on. We're calling because your wife is concerned about a woman named Jackie liking old photos of you on Instagram. Can you tell us about Jackie, a girl you used to hang out with?
Jackie?
That's right.
Oh, man. Are you serious? Jackie, I haven't seen her since high school. She liked photos of me on Instagram? I don't even go on Instagram anymore.
Okay, so she's liked photos of you on Instagram. And is there anything going on with you and Jackie? That's really the question.
No, of course not. I would never do anything to jeopardize my
So
marriage.
can I ask you a question? Why would this woman like your photos and the ones that your wife is tagged in, she doesn't?
Well, I have no control over who likes
Right, but so she still has
photos.
feelings for you, would you say?
Oh, maybe she likes me, but my wife has me. I mean,
Have you noticed her liking your photos?
Yes, I did. I did notice that she started liking my photos, but I didn't think it was worth mentioning. I mean, it's just a like.
But why did you just lie to us then? Just now, you just lied then. You got surprised. Like you didn't know she was liking your photos. And now you're revealing that she did.
So, Mark, Teresa is on the phone, and she wants to make sure that you're
Hey,
not
babe.
that you're not cheating. Okay,
Hey.
so can you give her some peace of mind here?
Babe, it's just Instagram.
Hey.
I have no control who likes the photos. Maybe she has a crush on me, but there's nothing happening
What do
there.
you
I
know?
would never do anything. I haven't spoken to her in years.
You really haven't?
I swear I have not spoken
Babe?
to her since high school.
Would you be okay like unfollowing her or blocking her or something?
Yeah, if that will
Makes
make
me
you
really-
happy, I will. I
Yeah.
will unfollow her. I will block her. I will do whatever it takes. I can't believe you didn't think I was faithful to you.
No, it's not that. I just felt like she was sending a message, and I didn't know if there was like substance to it from your end. You know, I mean, you're the one I care about. I don't care about her. I just was worried she was sending a message that had something to it. That's all.
I mean, you're overanalyzing. She could have just liked a photo by accident or thought, wanted to know how I was doing.
babe, no. Like Ryan explained, it was like all these photos from the past and none that I was tagged in. And there were plenty that I was tagged in that she just obviously skipped over.
Well, I don't know what to say. I have no control over what she did, but if it'll make you happy to block her, I'll block her.
All right. So, Mark, are you cheating on your wife?
God, no. No, we have 3
All right.
kids.
Well,
and
look, Mark, I'm just here trying to help. Okay, bro? So thank you very much for answering our questions. Teresa, I think you have all the information you need, okay?
Thanks a lot, you guys.
Thank you. There you have it. Ryan's Roses, and he's not cheating.
I believe him.
I believe him.
Same.
Wow, that's the first time
Let's
we've
just stop there.
ever all agreed.
Yeah.
The marriage, though, seems a little.
Yeah, they need a little spark.
Coming from the marriage expert.
Yeah, maybe a date night without the kids. They just need a night out.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. So Daisy writes to us, Sissany and Tanya. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I'm 90% sure my husband is cheating on me. But before I throw our whole marriage away, I need your help filling in the extra 10%. She says, basically, one night he ran back to work and took my phone by accident. He got a text from a woman saying, did your wife let you leave yet?
Whoa.
Now, that may not mean the relationship. That may just mean to go to the meeting. But let is not a great word
Right.
for someone else to
It
text.
just goes to show that he's speaking about her in
In a way, it's derogatory.
Yeah.
Or it's not respectful. So, Daisy, thanks for coming on. We're going to get to the call in a second. One thing I just want to clear up here. What is your 90% assurance?
Well, over the past few months, my husband's gotten into this habit of like forgetting something at work and having to run back to the office. And I'm talking this happens 2 to 3 times a week at least. Yeah.
Okay. I'm connecting
And-
dots. So you think he's running back to see the person ended up texting you when she thought he was
Yeah.
on his way to see her again,
Mm-hmm.
but you had his phone.
Right. Right.
How
yeah.
long is he gone?
You know, he's gone for like 45 minutes to an hour. So I don't know. He only works like 10 minutes from the house. So I'm always just assuming it's a lot more than what it was, but it's just something wasn't right this time.
How long has he been doing this?
This has been happening for a while now, at least like a month.
I'm going to play a song. I'm going to put you on a hold, and we are going to get into this call for you. We'll call your husband. Okay, it's 102.7 KISS FM. We're in the middle of the most memorable Ryan's Roses of 2023. Daisy in Highland Park. Remember, she said her husband left the house to handle a work issue, but he took her phone instead, and that's why we're in crisis mode. So let's get to the call. This happened October 5th. It's the most memorable Roses of the year. Here's the call.
Hello?
Hi, is this Andrew?
Yeah, this is him.
Hi, Andrew. My name is Donna. I'm calling from Mama D's Flowers. How you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
We're actually new to the area on Figueroa near Avenue 57, right by the Chase. And we deliver here locally. And since you are a local resident, we're offering a promotion today. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need cash. I don't need billing info or anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Is this a scam? Sounds like a scam.
It's a promotion to promote our flower company. Like I said, we're new to the area. They're absolutely free. I don't need cash or any sort of info, billing info or credit card info or anything like that from you.
Okay, sure.
All right, we can start with the name of the person you want to send them to. They'll receive them by lunchtime today, and then we can put a note on the flowers.
Okay, I don't actually know if I have the address. Let me look for it.
Well, why don't we just start with the note in the meantime? Her name's Tracy?
Yeah.
Andrew, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We've got your wife, Daisy, on the phone. Here she is.
Oh, my God. You
Andrew.
are such a piece of human garbage. How dare you do this to me? How dare you? 8 years together. 8 years of my life, and for what? So you just throw it all away? Like, are you serious? Like, I need you to just listen to me. Listen to me. Do not even think of coming home tonight. I have 3 calls to make. I'm calling a divorce attorney, a locksmith. Your key will not work when you come over here today. Your mother, she didn't know what a piece she raised. Then I'm going to take all your clothes, all your Xbox, your laptop, your stupid bobblehead, and I'm going to throw them all in the driveway so all the neighbors know how awful you are, and then I'm going to silence from school early, and I'm going to take ice cream and explain to him that his dad is not going to be living with us anymore. That's
Daisy.
going to be a fun conversation, isn't it? Oh my gosh, but that's what I have to do because his dad
Daisy,
let me...
Daisy.
Daisy. I'm going to make sure he never becomes the man that you are. He's going to learn how to treat a woman.
Daisy, breathe. Daisy. Daisy?
She hung up.
Andrew?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, did you hear all that?
Some of it.
So you're cheating on your wife with Tracy. And for how long?
Yeah, for a bit.
Okay.
All right, we're going to let you go.
Yeah, I think I should probably talk to her.
Okay.
I doubt that's a good idea, actually.
Well, I don't think she's going to talk to you, Andrew.
What's left to say?
Well, maybe you listen. Maybe you just listen to her.
I was trying to listen to her.
I heard everything she said.
Me too.
I heard clothes, driveway, neighbors, man.
His bobbleheads are going to go out on the lawn.
I didn't hear that.
I heard that. Are they from the Dodger games? I'm curious.